can't get much worse.
Welcome F1 fans, where qualifying will be starting in the next few minutes.
So, here we are, as we say, this is a one-shot qualifying. We've got no rewinds, and we are live here for round 16 of our season in Russia. Let's get straight to the track. So the disadvantage to no practice is I kind of have to relearn the track straight away in this qualifying session. But hey, never mind. See where we can put the car. Oh, got a warning for cutting the corners. That's no surprise, is it? That was a massive cut. I didn't just wipe the lap. So you can see the ghost of Hamilton up ahead. Hamilton is currently the lead car. Up in the top left is our current predicted position. Through the last few corners, try and keep it tidy. And round the final corner, where did we end up, guys?
Good work.
4th place. Boom! 4th place. Lanky bastard, we see
And with
your
qualifying
5th place
complete,
and we
let's
raise
review
it
our
one.
top 3 today. Hamilton, Bottas and Max Verstappen. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be
Really
live and
that.
uninterrupted
Really
for the Grand Prix tomorrow,
that
so
we
make sure you join us
have
then.
put the poor performance from the last race behind us. And yeah, 4th place. That puts us in an excellent position. So, let's move onwards. So the forecast was rain for this race. So last wet race
amazing
was real
performance
positive
out there.
interviews.
I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. What was the secret of your qualifying pace?
What was the secret of your qualifying pace? If I told you, they'd introduce regulations against it.
How do you feel about this team's performance
How do you
this
feel about
season?
Toro Rosso's performance this season? I think their drivers have been working wonders with what they have to drive.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Alright, okay. That was a quick interview. Thanks. 4th place. Great qualifying. For everybody just joining us now live, we are just finished our one-shot qualifying here in Russia. We have massively improved from the last race, and we have put the car in 4th place.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good
Jeff
chance in the
Sappy,
race.
he's calling it a successful qualifying. Should be in with a good chance here. The forecast was rain for this race. It's going to be a wet race, and the forecast was wet the whole way through, which is, to be honest, beneficial for us because it means we haven't got to mess around with swapping to winters and changing the tyre compounds throughout. We've seen that can be a disaster.
Good afternoon from Sochi as we prepare.
But here
Let's
we
run
are.
you through the driver grid order
Round
for today's
16.
exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside.
shocks there.
Moving on to the
Mercedes
rest
1,
of the
2.
grid, we have
Verstappen 3,
James,
and there we are,
Charles
4th
Leclerc
place,
and
JCBenno.
Vettel, Perez.
top 15 is what we expect from you today.
Yeah, so as we can see, it's a wet race. We are on the intermediate tyres, so that suggests that it could dry up if it stops raining. But hey, we'll worry about that when we get to it. For now, we've got our formation lap. Lots of wheel spin.
Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally.
So the benefit we've got here on this track is it's a long run down to the first corner, which minimises the risk of any kind of front wing damage, because it should give us a little bit of chance to find our place. We're not suddenly going to have a whole bunch of cars ahead of us slamming their brakes on and slowing everyone up. And we also benefit because we're further up the grid. So starts haven't always been our strong point throughout this season. We're hoping to avoid any damage. We know that's not always been the case throughout this season. Doesn't quite, well, it's obviously not as wet as it was in Monza, because we're on intermediate tyres and not the full wet tyres. So hopefully the visibility will be slightly better, although judging by this formation lap, it could still be pretty difficult.
In about 5 minutes. We'll then be working with light rain conditions.
So, heavy rain passes in 5 minutes. Interesting. Not seen these names around you for a while. No, it's been a little while since we've been racing these guys. It is good to be back up at the pointy end of the grid. We have got Max Verstappen in 3rd place ahead of us. We've got Charles Leclerc behind us in 5th place. He's in a Ferrari. The chances are he's just going to drag us straight down this long opening stint to the race, down to the first corner. But let's see what we can do. Yeah, mainly been Grosjean in the safety car. Well, thank God Grosjean is nowhere near as this race. We can put that demon to bed. Good to have you with us, Qui-Gon Jinn's nephew. How's your uncle?
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
So here we are, the grid is forming up. The lights are on. Revs up. And we're off. Step. Oh, flip, there's Leclerc. Oh, there's Leclerc. No damage, please. Spinning the wheels, it's okay. Okay, I'll take that. 1 position lost to Leclerc, but he's in a Ferrari, we're in a Williams. We've got no damage. That's pretty successful start, I think. We've got a good drive on him. Oh, we've gone and taken that spot back. We get it turned. Yes, come on. Look at that. We didn't let him keep that for very long. Hamilton's down to 3rd. That's been a poor start for him. Great start. I'm really pleased with how that's gone, you guys. We've managed to get through the first stint there. We've managed to keep our 4th position, and we've managed to avoid any damage to the front of this car. We have seen plenty of races where we have picked up damage. Okay, we've come a little bit wide there. Oops. Spent too much time talking. Let's settle into this. See what we can do. do to this gap. So this is a long straight again, as we can see Hamilton's sort of starting to pull away from us a little bit. But we've got a big gap to Leclerc behind us, which is positive. You can see the closer we get, the more and more spray it is, the harder it is to see what's going on. Ooh, crikey. Great start to the race, thank you, appreciate that. It was a much better start than we've had recently, that's for sure. Managed to get through undamaged, kept our 4th place, happy days. Let's see if we can challenge Hamilton at all. Now, one of the features of the last wet race that we had was we didn't make any silly moves, we just kind of were a bit patient, bide our time. We're not going to make any silly moves that could jeopardise the race. This is a good position, would be a great haul for us, so let's just keep it tidy. If the move presents itself, of course we will go for it, but bringing this baby home is the main priority. Wasn't really a move there, that was me avoiding driving into the back of Hamilton. We came in with a bit more pace than I was expecting.
Lap for the race.
We've set the fastest lap though, which is good. It means we're eating into the gap ahead of us. Hamilton is chasing Verstappen down, they're going to be fighting each other. Oh god, where do I put the car? Three wide. Oh man, I nearly binned it there, that was close. Whoa, heart in mouth moment. We nearly got 2 of them, but we nearly put it into the
Okay, we
wall.
have an issue with the control electronics box. That's going to do additional damage to all other power unit components.
Oh, snuck it up the inside of Hamilton. Guys, we're up into 3rd place now. Jeff was moaning about something about where on control electrics again. I'll have to change that for the next race.
Minutes, light rain soon.
Twice he said that. Oh, a little bit wide again, that's going to give Hamilton an opportunity. Running him wide. We've got a good run on Verstappen here.
Mix 3 is there if you need it. Mix 3 gap to teammate behind is 12.3 seconds.
Don't pull back in front of me. Round the outside. Can we get it stopped? Can we get it stopped? Yes, we can. Come on. Great move. Oh, yes, I'm glad that stuck. 2nd place, guys. Oh man, that was good. I'm buzzed for that.
We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Now we've got a bit of ground ahead of us. Can we eat into that gap? Let's not do anything silly. Let's keep it sensible. We've kept it tidy so far this race. If we carry on driving like this, we might be able to eat into some of Bottas' lead here. I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. This would be a great result for us. Oh man, I'm not doing well on this corner. How many times have we seen me run wide there already this race? Car is definitely slipping and sliding a little bit though. Oh, he still set the fastest lap of the race there, that's a surprise. Well, degradation. I'm assuming you're asking what's the degradation? And we'll have a look in a minute. sorry there, Mike the streamer. I'm not faffing around with that just now. So actually the wear's pretty good, so it's probably just the wet conditions just making the car slip a little bit. I mean, we still can't get that corner right. I don't know how to do that corner apparently. But we've managed to put a good bit of distance. Okay, we've let Bottas get away a little bit, but we've put a bit of a gap to Verstappen and Hamilton behind us. They carried on their battle after I managed to get past both of them.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so
Okay,
far.
that was another fastest lap. We had a really good last sector there. You can just feel the car sliding around that corner. It makes me a little bit nervous that it's just going to lose the back end there. Purple first sector. That means it's the fastest first sector of the race. Undercut. There is no way I'm pitting until Jeff tells me to, because A, we might not even have to, depending on what the rain does. It's still wet enough for these tyres at the minute. We're on the intermediate tyres at the minute. For anyone joining us late to this race, we qualified in our one-shot qualifying in 4th place. We have got a couple of overtakes done and we are running in 2nd place. And that is probably the first time I've made that corner all race. I'm not getting too ahead of myself here. Well, we've definitely closed up to Bottas, but we've definitely closed up to Bottas.
Keep this up.
Oh man.
We're leading our teammate by 29.3 seconds.
Came across us a little bit on that straight there. That could have been nasty for us. backed out because old JCBenno would have stuck that in there, but old JCBenno would have crashed. This is Benno 2.0. I've grown a beard and I'm oh, cut corners. Getting distracted there with my beard talk. Been on a little bit confused by that reference. That was a reference to Bottas 2.0. He came back this season with a bit of facial hair and was a new man.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more.
Light rain for at least 20 minutes, so it's likely that it's not going to dry out, which is probably a good thing. You like the new JCB? Well, I appreciate that. Hey, look, we're getting the hang of this corner now. But right up on Bottas again. It's all going to be down to these next two corners. Keep it tidy through here.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Much better run on him. Yes, 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 come on. Get it done early. He's going to come back at us though. He's coming back.
The gap behind us
On the
is
brakes.
3.7 seconds.
Yes. Come on. Oh, I hate this corner. Come on, guys. Right, focus, settle in. Oh man, that was good. Got really good drive off of that last corner. Oh, thanks guys, I'm glad that you like that as much as I did. Oof, 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 oof. Getting sideways. Let's not throw it off now, settle in. What lap are we on? We're on lap 8 of 13, so we've got a little way to go. Bottas is coming at us fast. Oh, I'm giving him an opportunity here. There he is. Oh. Back to my infamous corner where I can't seem to get around it. But we've managed to just about keep ahead of him. He's going to be much quicker than us down the straight. We're going to have to hope for another good drive off this last corner. Sensible into here. On the power early. Come on, Williams. Yes. Good drive. Come on, car. See ya. Hate that corner. It's just constant round there and the car feels like it's about to throw itself from underneath me the whole way round there. Fastest first sector of the race. I need to be really careful about cutting the corners now. We've already had 2 warnings. One more and that's a penalty, I believe. So we need to just take it sensible now. Let's not throw this race away because of a penalty. Probably a little early on the brakes, but we got round the corner. Wish you could drop some Mario Kart bananas. I mean, that would certainly make it a bit more interesting.
I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being.
I think I make it interesting enough by trying my hardest to crash the car at every opportunity. Whoa! Get too tense now. Just a little insight into my life right now. I am wearing the biggest jumper in the world, and I am sweating here. I am nervous and I've got a proper sweat on. I am fighting this car.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm far too tense. Bottas has closed the gap up a little bit. Keep it tidy. Good, that's better. He is right on us. Have you pitted? No, we do not need to pit because it's a wet race. There is no need to run 2 different tyres, which means there's no need to pit full stop. So we are on the same tyres as we were at the beginning of this race, and
They're slowing down. It seems like
no
there's some kind of problem with their car.
Oh, Leclerc's got a problem with his car again. Throughout this season, reliability has been an issue for Leclerc. This corner has been an issue for me. We haven't crashed it yet. We've got a little gap to him now. That's good. We've made our difficult corner. We've struggled with that one throughout the race, but kept it tidy. Got a little bit wide there.
After this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
10 minutes left of rain, so it's going to be raining for the remainder of this race. And we've only got 2 laps left. For everybody joining us now, we qualified in 4th place in our one-shot qualifying. 4th place on the grid for this wet race. We've got some overtakes done in the wet, and we are leading. We are leading in our Williams. We have got 2 laps remaining.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. I don't know if anyone else heard that. 3 laps of fuel remaining, so as long as we just carry on as we are, we'll be okay. So it looks like Hamilton has caught up to Bottas, which is great because hopefully they will fight each other and hold each other up now. They've left Verstappen behind a little bit. Whoa, sideways around that corner. there we go, we've made it round that one for the penultimate time. Keeping it tidy round there. Good, happy, pleased with that.
This is your final lap of the race.
Here we go then. Last lap of this race. We are leading on the last lap. Great drive, now park the bus. Yeah. We're not letting anyone pass now. Let's just keep it tidy, stick to our race. We don't need to try and drive the socks off the car now.
Gap to teammate behind is 50.8 seconds.
We're 50 seconds ahead of Kubica, our teammate, which is a real turnaround from last race. That was close. That was nearly a... Oh, that could have been it there.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
1 lap of fuel remaining, that's fine. We've only got half a lap left. There is Sector 2 finished for the last time. We're around the tricky corner for the last time. We're into the final sector of this race here at Russia. Keep it tidy. No grows on this time. Here we are for the penultimate corner. And around the last corner. And we've won the race.
Absolutely
Won the
awesome.
race.
Just amazing.
From
Well done.
fourth to first. Yes. What a turnaround from the last couple of races we have had. We are back at
It's
the
been
pointy
coming
end
for
of
a
this
while,
grid.
this one.
Come on.
What an excellent win for Williams.
Whoa.
What do you think it
What
was,
a
Ants,
race.
that gave them the edge over the
What a
competition
race.
today?
Rain always has the potential to liven up a race and mix up the order, and they're
Oh, here they are now. I always love seeing the independent teams do well. Williams have a
There
long
we
and
are.
storied history with
Up
F1,
on the top spec.
and I'm delighted to see them on the top step of the podium.
Spot for our second win. Oh. Great race. Really, really pleased with that race, guys. It cannot get much better than that. Whew. That is the perfect result. That is exactly what we needed after a tricky run of races there.
So let's review the updated driver's standings. It's a great
Rain
result
master
for
in the
Lewis
making.
Hamilton,
Yeah, we've had
who
two
moves
good
further
races in the
ahead
rain
at the
now.
top of the table.
I'm
So, Anthony
enjoying the wet
Davidson, who
conditions
would
at
you
the minute.
rank as your driver of the day?
It's got to be
And,
Lewis Hamilton. I mean, he pulled
who
off
was
some
it?
impressive
Was it,
feats out on the track
Tom-
today, even by his standards.
Tom-
Lance
yes,
Stroll
indeed,
certainly
we are
put in an
above-
impressive performance today.
we are back
No doubt his
above
team and fans
Sergio
are
Perez
extremely
in the
proud. That was a
championship.
commanding
We have moved
performance
back up
today.
and put some
Very
distance
impressive
between us,
indeed.
7 points
It's
clear
time to
there.
see how things are shaping up in the Constructors'
Whoa.
Championship. Mercedes continue to extend
Guys,
their lead.
I'm really
Another team
pleased with
that
that
excelled
result.
today
That
was
is a
Williams,
great result.
who make further progress up the table. After
Look
an
at that.
event like that, who
Williams.
knows what the sport has in
We're
store
dragging
for us
them up
next time?
fifth
Be
in
sure to
this,
join us again
Constructors'
as we
standings.
continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
God, really pleased with that result, you guys. Can probably take that jump off now. Great shout, lanky bastard. I am. There we go. Thank you everybody for joining us for these two races this evening. That has been a race of contrasting
Good
fortunes
day
there.
today. Let's have your take on it.
Oh, more interviews.
How are you feeling after that win?
How are you feeling after that win? I feel fantastic. I mean, I feel all of those things. I feel amazing. I feel great. I'm elated. I feel fantastic. let's go. I feel great.
Things are looking up after last week, aren't they?
Things are looking on the up after last week, aren't they? Definitely.
You were cutting your way through the field during the race.
Cutting our way through the field. Yeah, we got a few overtakes done there. It's so easy when the car handles like this. Boom.
We all underestimated you, didn't we?
Yes. You did, but everyone's allowed one mistake. Christ, I've made more than one mistake.
Appreciate your time.
So, thank you everybody for joining us for round 15 and 16 of our F1 2019 Championship. We are not going to be doing any more season races, so join us again on Monday for the next season races. If you like what you saw, don't forget to give us a follow, get that notification for when we go live on Monday. So thank you all for stopping by and joining us. Really appreciate it. Look at that, we got a few reputation points there with everyone as well.
Just wanted to say congrats on the podium. It's thoroughly deserved. We were sweating those last few laps on the pit wall, but you brought it home.
Yep, I was sweating those last few laps as well, Jeff, don't you worry. So, as I say, we'll be picking up the championship on Monday.